Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Shards. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, you can go to Patreon, where it's $5 a month. So, on the last Let's Play, we finally made it to our dorm room, which we haven't done in Dallin's route. I know, weird. We've just been sleeping with him this entire time. And, yeah, no shadow figure guy. We did meet with the other recommend students, Cole and Rose. And, we talked about favorite nightkin, which, was kind of interesting when, we'd said ours was like wild furs, and then he says was dragons, and we're like, oh, I meant the ones that still exist, and he's like, they do exist. I mean, what? Yeah, sure. And then when we went, you like big lizard folk, he really seemed to suddenly, but then quickly changed because the door was knocked on by the other recommend students, which does raise questions about his thing. I mean, we know has something to do with somebody and a thing and a stuff, but, it just adds even more to it. Though, I really need to redo Dallin's route to be like, okay, where are all the things where it's like he's, blind and stuff? But yeah, we're going to train by going to the market for some reason. I don't know. So, reset face. Oh, and also the headmaster wants to see us, because, I don't know, maybe it's because it's dragons, or he really likes twink snow leopards. And start. Surprise! Although, it's not much of a surprise. I already told you where we're going, and what we're doing here, to some extent. You look around for the tents, holding fruits and vegetables for sale, silks and clothes, magic items and scrolls, street food, and live animals. And although you do see some of the desired shops, most of them are actually filled with also live animals, like pets, or are we talking about a place where they sell like live chickens? Gems. Energy crystals. Is this whole area filled with crystal vendors? Bingo. I guess I don't have to explain what we're doing here then. Oh, no, please. Do explain everything in detail. I'm stupid. Heh, that's harsh, but fine. The additions, as I said, will not be too complicated for you, but there is one thing you need, and that's a Nightfallen gem. We could get you one from the academy, like most other students, but you're not like any other student, are you? I think I am special, but definitely not in ways of summoning. That's why it would be best to get a gem you connect well with. Connect with? You don't know about personal connections? Should I? God, you're stupid. Like, it's kind of funny how this guy flip-flops between being, like, flirty and happy and stuff like that, and then being like, I have to deal with this absolute moron. He's gonna make me vomit. Yes, it is pretty important part for beginners. And unfortunately, it's not something I can really explain. You just know when it happens. For now, let me give you a rundown of available gems. Please do assume I know nothing, because I don't. Of course. After that, you can choose one that resonates with you. Hopefully, it won't be one that's too expensive. Or one from a scammer. There are scammers? Of course, most of them are. That's why you won't buy anything unless you specifically resonate with it. And even then, we'll be careful. Okay, I feel like if this was some kind of like random place in the city or something like that, of course it'd be scammers. If it's in a place where the entire thing of this place is hunting and using Nightkin, you think there would be very few scammers, just saying. It guides you to the first tent, holding many big blue gems, with an uneven and stony, that with an uneven and stony but still shiny texture. Small holes visible on its edges. First lesson. Do you see how rough these are? Yeah. Does that mean they're lower quality? In a way, it means they're dead. Huh? I thought all Nightfallen summons are dead. Really? You never heard of a Nightfallen living inside their gem? No? You chuckle awkwardly. Heh, no, my friend. Certainly not all, but even so, you won't find any live ones anywhere around. Why's that? Hearing your conversation, the owner, a tall, well-dressed man, who has been watching you attentively, decides to throw a cigarette down and approach his clients at last. His expression is sour as he steps on the discarded smoke. His deep and hoarse voice almost makes you shudder, but it does not faze the horse. They're high-quality gems, bought directly from the hunters of this very academy. There's nothing wrong with them. Of course, sir. Never said there's something wrong. Well, except for the outrageous prices on what is basically mere energy fodder. Werewolves are hard to kill. I doubt you're the one who hunted them. The tension around thickens with each word exchanged. He decided to say something. I'm sorry for my friend here. He's very picky, and might even say judgmental. The vendor calms down and softens up, directing his attention towards you, the customer, who has not yet insulted his products. You say that twice. No, you can say that twice. Only guy in town to have a problem with my stuff. Only one with common sense. You swear you just saw electricity form between their eyes. Anyway, what can I do for you, little guy? Anything tickling your fancy? Ooh. My attention was caught at werewolves. Ah, you have fine taste. He says that to everyone. How much for all of them? Huh? All the werewolves? Cody! Oh, he has that red eye again. Oh, you want to form a whole pack, huh? Won't even ask why. I'm sure you have totally innocent and non-perverted reasons. What, we're just gonna get 14 werewolves behind an Arby's or something? I'll tell you what, if you buy 5, I'll cut the price down a little. How about $45? You're a funny little guy, ain't ya? Keeping me on my toes. Grands. 45 grands. So was that $45,000? Ethereum? Yes, Cody? I just found some extra spec for you here in my wallet. You say, still wide-eyed, your werewolf harem will have to wait. I wonder if we pick some other, like, furry group that, or not furry group, but, you know, other group, it would be like, dragons or something. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. Let's go. Come on. They're the highest grade summons you can find. Come back. 40? 35. Final price. I mean, 35 isn't a lot. Just saying. I mean, for other things, yes, but not for, like, a pack of werewolf summons. If, you know, they actually work. You continue down the rows of boutiques, one which catches your eye, mostly because the gems it sells are much, much smaller than the previous ones, with a lot of variety in shapes and colors. Ooh, how about these? Look, this one's $20. They're so cheap. Cody, do you know what kind of gems those are? Nightfallen gems? Yeah, but surely you know the different kinds of gems, right? Yeah, no. Instead of sighing at your stupidity, this time the horse chuckles to himself, as if he finally realized there's no point in being surprised anymore. In my defense, I never thought I'd be a summoner until I met you, demon. Nonetheless, his expression softens, and a kind voice comes out. These are energy crystals. Do you know how these are created? By killing Nightfallen, right? Yes, And what you need to know is that these are worthless for summoning. They don't contain any Nightfallen, dead or nor alive. Though, I still don't understand the whole thing where it's like, contain dead Nightfallen and alive Nightfallen. Because I thought there was like, it said there's no alive Nightfallen or something. I don't know. A regular hunter will kill the Nightfallen and collect the crystal, while a summoner will push the Nightfallen inside the gem, trapping them for a while. About that, what do you mean, dead or alive? Usually, these gems people will sell are filled with memories of Nightfallen, weaker, fainter versions of what they once were. Filled with memories. Also, very quiet music. Can I just turn it up just a smidge? I mean, yes, I'm the person doing the stuff here, but still. The ones that are trapped alive can be released at any point without harming them. The benefits of being stronger bond with them, and much stronger Nightfallen. Okay, but, how do you squeeze them? I mean, I guess magic. Never knew that. And it seems like a lot of people don't know either. Oh, but of course they do. It's just too much of a hassle to keep alive Nightfallen for sale. Or live Nightfallen for sale. The memories will never disobey their masters and won't act out in turn. I guess it's like memories are kind of like shadow things of Nightfallen. You know, not the true thing, but like an essence of it. I don't know. A flash of light followed by terrified screaming can be heard just up ahead. You two drop both the gems and your conversation and direct your attention towards the commotion. Dozens of people run past you. A lot of them seem more confused than anything. What was that? Huh. Round the corner, you see a creature, a big, bull-like Nightfallen, with big boulders growing from its back. You're thinking about doing a quick heel turn to run in the opposite direction, but your partner here doesn't look too concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not be alarmed. This is an academy exclusive training exercise, and everything is under control. Hey, that's the summoner leader. That's the summoner's vice leader. Oh, thank goodness. I thought we were in actual danger. I guess he's doing that to keep him calm. And any kind of panic buzzing around disappears, and the people around watch you two and the Nightfallen attentively, just from the sidelines. Some of them cheer on, some laugh and gossip amongst themselves, but nobody's running. The Nightfallen stops as well, somewhat sad that his toys stopped running, until his red glowing eyes focus on you and the horse, the only people still in the middle of the road. Then it charges. What a relief, this is only a drill. I have no idea what to do in a situation like this. Who's coming to take care of it? Nobody. What? This is not a drill. Run. What? Your hand is suddenly snatched by the powerful stallion, and within seconds, you peak acceleration has reached. Okay, I need to change it. Ah! Use a speed boost, Cody, and keep up. You do as he says after recovering from the short-lived shock. This chase truly taught you one thing from the start, and that horses can truly run like the wind. You wonder what other stereotypical qualities about them might be true. Do they really have gigantic No, I'm not wondering that. I'm terrified. What? Really? It would seem the narrator made a mistake for the first time. The adrenaline is too strong, even for his dirty leopard mind. But can you really blame me? What is a Nightfallen doing inside the barrier? No idea. Why is it chasing us of all people? Would you rather it chase civilians? I'd rather it chase an experienced hunter. I am literally the vice leader of a shard. Great, then team up with another one instead of me. If you want, we can split up and... No way! That's how you die in horror movies. This is not a horror movie. Of course you think that, with a smile on your face. I'm just enjoying the wind. Don't you feel like running? Don't you feel it running through your fur? Doesn't feel so free? Your breath starts to go away as fatigue sets in and can barely muster words. Where are we running? We're almost there. Just a little more. The monster behind you is getting closer, having much more stamina than you two. You can feel his angry eyes scorching the back of your head. Scribbles, can you do anything? I could, but the horse has everything under control. Just trust him. He's a summoner. It's kind of hard to do that right now. Huh? Do what? Run! It's hard to run. I'm tired. Well, good news. He lets go of your hand suddenly and turns around. We're here. Now, face to face with the incoming beast, he plants his feet hard in the ground, far apart, taking the defensive fighting position. The fast break made you lose balance and fall on your back, just behind him. What are you doing? Scribbles, get ready to protect him. You heathen little fool, just watch. Without responding, and with the confidence of a god, he extends his arms forward. The Nightfallen's momentum does not slow down, but his material body does. His body transforms into smoke and energy, going inside a little gem from between the horse's hands. You swear there's no gem there before, but it's not like you were that focused on what he held when that thing was coming closer. Within seconds, the Nightfallen is no more. Only the last loud, echoing roar can be heard as the last traces of black smoke get sucked into the green gem, making it grow brightly. Ta-da! The horse turns to you, bows deeply, presenting the newly acquired gem before tossing it over your head. You only now realize you're basically at the exact edge of the barrier. One more step back, and you'd be sucked out. The gem phases through it with no difficulty, but once it hits the ground, the Nightfallen gets released. It looks back at you with annoyance, but no more hatred, at least, and trots away towards the forest. Poor guy was probably scared out of his mind. How are you holding up, Cody? You must be even more so. Oh! Guess you're fine? That thing. Oh, so cool. I don't even know what happened, but you are so awesome. I think I got a little too excited for a moment. Sure, excited. You mean what I just did was awesome, or everything? Everything you did, from start to finish. I have so much to learn from you. You can't teach someone without spilling your own secrets, so here's something you didn't know about me, Cody. I have a special little ability that allows me to trap Nightfallen inside a gem whenever I want, under no conditions. The only downside is that it only lasts for a couple of seconds. It's not that impressive under normal circumstances, but it does leave Nightfallen disoriented. Not that mention that. I'm not sure if that's the thing. Gems can go through barriers no problem. I'll just put that here. Boop. You catch on quick. I noticed you didn't have a gem before. I assume you just created one from thin air? Not quite. I stole the Nightfallen's gem from within him, which forced the rest of the body to follow. That's so cool. But why did it attack? And who summoned it? For the second question, I have no idea. For the first, well, as I said, he was scared. It wasn't savage fur. It just didn't have murderous intents, and it was certainly not lustful. So it was simply doing what it thought was but its best to survive. A cornered animal is most dangerous. So I'm just kind of curious, how would you, would you shake your butt at it to try and get it horny before you try to, get its gem? Though I guess it isn't, it is slightly sentient, so you wouldn't go after it? Anyways, I would attack someone too if it seemed like the only way to stay alive. Exactly. Who do you report this to? The mayor? The headmaster? Some leader? Oh, no. We do not speak a word of this again. Why not? It's a big deal, isn't it? That is precisely why. We don't want to create a commotion. Ah, you did call it a drill before. This place is supposed to be the most secure place in the country, from Nightfallen at least. If word gets out there was an attack, it's best we do our own detective work before jumping to conclusions. I understand. I take it you don't hold the headmaster's confidentiality to high regard, or any public figure for that matter. The only thing I could think of was like maybe somebody made a gem that wasn't the most secure. Like maybe Nightfallen can get out of gems. I don't know. Why should I? People are flawed. Even the most trustworthy person you know can end up spilling your secrets. Bribes, foolishness, mistakes, whatever reason, it can happen. Even Dallin. Why Dallin specifically? Sorry, I've forgotten context. You don't know him well enough. It's not like you spent many intimate moments with him alone. Dallin is simply known to be very reliable, unless you break rules. I'm not sure if your argument is coming from a place of trauma or deep wisdom, but I'm willing to listen to someone who can trap Nightfallen without killing or seducing them. Is that one of the reasons you're vice leader? Among other things. Abruptly, as you speak, you begin to feel lightheaded and your feet turn to noodles. Hey, you alright? The horse steps forward to catch you, but you manage to balance yourself enough to stay up, and I don't know why this is happening. And neither do you. Sorry, I just feel dizzy for some reason. Might be from running so much. The adrenaline rush is only now disappearing. That might explain it, but the auditions will start soon. Will you be okay? Of course, there won't be much fighting involved anyway. You check your phone for any notifications, and the time. Hey, what do you mean soon? We have 2 hours. You forget you still don't have a gem to summon, since we didn't find one at the market. Oh yeah. In my defense, I doubt we would have found any at those prices. I'll drink to that. As I said, scammers. Now, shall we? He offers you his hand with a smirk, which you accept with sweaty palms and a warm face. We ran all the way here holding hands. Makes sense, you want to go back the same way. Right? Sure. And I want to guarantee that you won't faint. Oh, of course. Awkward. Shut up. The two of you walk side by side, this time at slow, steady pace. Destination? The arena. On the way, many townsfolk appear to congratulate you. Some of them, especially naughty kids, ran all the way from the market behind the Nightfallen to witness your drill, while others found out through word of mouth and didn't shy away from throwing a compliment or two. The horse did not seem to mind them much this time either, but you can tell that somehow he's more content with this situation. You arrive at the arena, the whole place already buzzing with students and getting slowly filled up. Ooh. Instead of the main gate, the horse takes you to the side entrance. The room is filled. Fuck me. Ooh. The room you walk in is cold and quiet. A small room that is a mere distraction from the actual Nightfallen Shards storage space. The horse takes you down a set of stairs into a sort of large, modernized cellar. You're happy to find out that it's not completely empty. Meet some of your new shard mates. All the students here or at least should be, first years of the Summoner Shard. Upon entrance to the people in the room, look at the tall horse. Upon entrance, the people in the room look at the tall horse, realizing the vice leader just walked in. They murmur excitedly, but none of them dare approach while you're at his side. Wonder if he's here. You look around for a small dog, but he's nowhere to be seen. Maybe he's already got a gem shard. The main attraction of the room is a fancy-looking wooden booth with a certain character managing it. I do like it when games have a whole bunch of characters, so you don't have to be like, I wonder what this person looks like. And it's like, here's this character that you might see once. What other game did have that? I guess Major Minor did have a ton of characters that you see for like a hot second. Hey, Therium. Here to check the fresh meat. I'm more occupied with a specific specimen. He grabs his shoulders and presents you to the man. This old guy? Why on earth? Oh. He's one of the special ones, aren't you, little fella? If by special you mean recommend, then yes, sir. I'm very special. And I'm not that small. Huh. How come you're riding a stick? Your eyes get wide at the sudden comment, and the horse frowns. How come you're riding his dick? Not a fan of strong language, I see. My bad. Also, is this, like, extra red eye here intentional? Also, I'm not sure if his hair always covers that eye. Just wondering if it's like, yes, he has a special eye there. I'm just surprised a loner like you has someone tailing them, that's all. He gives you a little smirk and a head nod. I'm Lucas, by the way. Nice to meet you. You extend his hand, which you accept immediately, but try your hardest to ignore the metallic feel on your fingers. It's almost as hard to ignore as his uncovered torso. He seems to like the attention it brings, as many other students still glance at him while pretending to look at the array of gems behind him. Nice to meet you. Are you a student, or perhaps a teacher? Nah, neither. Just an employee. I'm here to take care of the gems. Speaking of, he needs a gem. Would be lovely if you could do your job. Oh, like I've been doing since early morning? He gestures to the whole room. Many of the students are indeed checking out the new gems they borrowed. Also, really, you don't have your own gem? Hard to believe, as a recommend one. I was scouted for my magical abilities, not my summoning expertise. That would explain it. Did the other recommend students not get a gem yet either? Y'all got 2 of them. Or, yeah, hardly seems fair. What's it to you? Me, personally? Absolutely nothing, but the drama these recommend fellows bring is always fun. Remember when you came around? Half the defenders swore they'll off themselves since you didn't join them. Heh, that was funny to watch. Sheesh. It's not every day that a headmaster himself recommends someone, after all. You were recommended by the headmaster? Might as well call it a formal invitation to join at that point. Can we get on with it? Just give him a shard, please. Fine. Full name, please? My name is Cody White. Cody White. Heh. Kind of funny. Alright. What level would you say you are with summoning? What's so funny about it? Maybe this is the first time I'll actually bring out a demon from the back since Therium. I haven't opened those demon safes in ages. Yeah, I guess those things are like extra dangerous. Beginner's fine. Seriously? He said he was scanning for his magic, didn't he? Right. Well, here is our low to intermediate batch. See if there's anything you like. Do you have to pick anything? The man brings out a box with 5 shards, though small gems. Some of them look like broken glass, and presents them all to you. Don't rush, Cody. Let's see. You hover your hand from one corner to the other, trying to decide. When you all notice none of these gems start to glow ever so faintly. Oh, when you notice one of the gems starts to glow ever so faintly. Looks like we have a winner. Huh? Something wrong? Oh, no. It's just that I never saw that one glow before. I mean, everyone's always avoided it anyway, since it's broken in half, but still. You're talking about the green one? You pick up the stone and inspect it. It's slightly bigger than the others, but also indeed, it's more damaged, looking like a crescent moon with sharp edges. Oh, so that one. I don't know, I thought that one was more damaged. Though, did it glow? Nope, just stayed the same. I really like it actually. Gives it an interesting shape. Glad it resonates with you. Now, sign here, and don't forget to bring it back when you're done with it. I assume that'll be after the additions. Yep, right after. Nice. Good luck with those additions, Magic Man. Thanks. See you around, Lewis. I sure hope so. He winks before turning away. What a nice guy. Yeah, too nice for his own good. Poor man. What do you mean? I think with that, and us hitting that 30-minute mark, let's just say he wasn't born without an arm. Ooh. I think that's a good time to call it, since he wasn't born without an arm, so he was born with an arm. I guess somebody took his arm or something. Who knows? But that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So, please comment, guys. I like comments, and you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube, and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out every step of growing. Please remember to your animals to help control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and to get the news version earlier, then you can go to Patreon, where it's $5 a month. And until next Let's Play, me, GamerWolfSix, of Shards. That felt like something just flew in my mouth. So thanks and see you. Ooh.